Marvin told me that he always suffered a level of anxiety, and although he had received many treatments for depression, he struggled to feel happy from a young age. He genuinely felt excited when he did activities like go-karting or he went to Formula One races, and he found himself constantly planning and chasing such activities. However, at work, he was on performance review because he would start tasks and would not finish them. And at home, his partner was constantly nagging him because she thought he was not listening. Well, she would say, "How does your boss put up with you?" Occupational health finally advised him to see me. Commonly, people say, well, my friends or my work or my partner has advised me to seek help and check if I have attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. So several individuals do approach me to find out if they have ADHD in their adult lives. So what is this ADHD? Let's talk about it today. As the name suggests, ADHD or attention deficit hyperactivity disorder has two components, the attention difficulties and the hyperactivity impulsivity component. ADHD is a neurodiverse condition, meaning it is present from childhood and usually manifests before 7 years of age. In fact, many individuals who have not been diagnosed when they are young, they have already made significant adjustments towards their adult life. And the other thing is that we all have an element of attention difficulties or hyperactivity. So the question is, why do some people get the diagnosis and others don't? In individuals who receive the diagnosis, the problems are so severe that they find it affects different aspects of their lives, whether it is work or home or social life or their self-esteem. Now, often when undetected in childhood, individuals grow up with a sense of inadequacy. They are unable to fit in. They can't complete tasks. They don't feel fulfilled. And therefore, early detection is essential. Well, if you haven't already, please watch my previous videos on the brain science behind ADHD and how to improve focus. Many common mental health problems accompany adult ADHD. These include anxiety, depression, bipolar affective disorder, and use of substances like alcohol and addiction to recreational substances, sleep problems, personality disorders. So, having these diagnoses does not mean one does not have ADHD. Before I describe the symptoms of ADHD, let me explain that some individuals only have the inattention part of ADHD. This means they still have ADHD. It would be the inattention type or attention deficit disorder. And sometimes that is the reason why individuals are not detected to have this problem in childhood. So, how does this inattention present in ADHD? Now, let me give you lots of examples. Inattention can present as careless mistakes, individuals not paying attention to detail. Now, this could be because they rush their work, meaning they haven't read or understood the instructions. They make careless mistakes, or they have to work so slowly to avoid mistakes that they miss the deadlines. They often have poor concentration or inability to sustain attention to tasks. Now, people often tell me they are distracted by their own thoughts or by any external stimuli around them. Some tell me their thoughts are at 1,000 miles per hour, meaning they just cannot hold on to a single thought, and therefore they lose concentration. They get bored quickly, they find it difficult to watch a film or read a book, and as a result, they often also struggle to complete tasks and follow through on instructions. Often when there are many steps to an instruction, they get muddled up in their heads. They cannot complete the task once the novelty has worn off. So they often procrastinate as well. Deadlines help because this then creates a sense of urgency, and coming close to the deadline almost makes that task exciting. Of course, when interested in something, individuals can focus. Often I hear more complaints about this for administrative tasks like form filling, paying bills, etc. Some say, I've got so many parking fines and I've not paid them, or I'm always late in paying my tax bill. I've also heard people have difficulty in listening even when spoken to directly. This can happen in meetings, in group conversations where an individual is so lost in their thoughts and then doesn't know what the discussion is about. Now, others may notice, and often they have developed skills in joining without even others noticing that they haven't picked up what was said. So they will ask generic questions or make a comment, that they have learned over the years. Another common presentation is disorganization. Now, this is a problem in individuals who have the inattention symptoms of ADHD. It can look like difficulty planning day-to-day activities, inefficient planning of too many tasks, double or triple booking, poor sense of timing. So either always late or, in order to compensate, always early. Workplace, home, personal space remaining untidy. With years, people often make adjustments. They have alarms, schedules, diaries, but they find it extremely stressful. Another symptom is avoidance or aversion to or dislike of tasks that require mental effort. So imagine if your thoughts are moving at 1,000 miles per hour, or there are so many thoughts in the head that one cannot focus on a single one, how would that be? Naturally, in this situation, when asked to do one more thing that requires mental effort, there would be a tendency to avoid tasks. So individuals will postpone tedious tasks or avoid monotonous work, which others can misconstrue as laziness. It's not laziness, it's just the inability. For the same reason, individuals consistently lose things and forget things. Now, forgetting and losing are different things, but they're also interlinked. So individuals can lose their papers necessary for work, documents, keys, glasses, phones, jumpers, jackets, just name it, and they have lost it or forgotten it. Similarly, they will forget appointments, laptops before going to work, meaning they have to return home to pick up the necessary things for work. And therefore, there is a lot of time delay like that. Do you recognize this person? In the next video, we will explore the hyperactivity impulsivity component of ADHD in detail. Today, I want you to do this exercise. If you believe you have at least 5 or 6 of the symptoms I have just described, start journaling and writing regularly how often these symptoms happen, and put lots and lots of examples in your journal and how it affects your life. Of course, if you find that it is genuinely affecting your life and it is a problem, please seek help. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you have, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Like it, share it, tell it. But by subscribing, you allow YouTube to offer me more creative options to make better videos. Thank you for watching.